Barry Sanders, chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so bone for my whole team, I'ma let it go like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, what? Whole squad like.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. And Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the two.
Turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Ready? One game.
On first down, Breeze. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Ready? Yellow lady. 57. So we got man.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Steps away to his left. Looking deep for Julio. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. The 20. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, 50 yards. He posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP. And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come in future years.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And an alley to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for the touchdown. Todd Gurley, an even 90 yards. And the NFC strikes quickly for 6. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score, going totally opposite what it should be.
Wow, I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Breeze to his Saints teammate Thomas for the NFC first. And some room to roam now. 20. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Adam Thielen. 50 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I can't believe they let you play.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 41 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now a draw play. This is Connor. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
On second. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the AFC able to get a bit closer. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Extra point up and through by Myers. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Touchdown!